So hey everyone, today I'm very excited because I'm gonna show you the exact process that you can use in order to feed your sales team or your SDRs or AEs with leads, and how you can do it seamlessly in order to save time and effort, and also to make the discovery process way easier. So here is the exact process that we are going to explore today. So I'm going to show you the exact framework from the beginning, starting from the form request and the form attempt. Then I will show you how you can create a few workflows on Zapier in order to feed all this data into your CRM. In our case, this is Attio. And from there, how you can create a few workflows in order to automatically create the deal and also to enrich the person, and how you can also send all this information on Clay in order to further enrich this data from both the company side and the contact side, and how you can create a short summary that you can use and share to your AE's email or Slack channel in order to help them prepare and connect with the prospect. So let's dive into it. Let's start by filling this form, and let me say that you can use any form that you like, even a form on your website, but in our case I just used Tally because that's the form builder that we're using. And okay, let me add the company website. Okay, my name. This is it. Okay. I want to fill the details in order to let you see the old process. Okay, and this is it. And now we're heading to Zapier. And as you can see, I've created already two Zaps. The first one is the one that shares all this information from our form builder Tally to our CRM Attio. And this is really simple, so I don't want you to dive deeper into it because this integration is really simple. You just create a Zap. The trigger is when someone is trying to fill a form on Tally, and then the action is to share all this information to our CRM. But let's go and dive into our CRM, Attio, because here is the important stuff. Let me reload this page. Okay, so as you can see now, I'm on the people records, and at this point you should see that the records are loading, and actually the lead should have been created, and as you can see here it is, Zacharias Xeroudakis, the company and so on, the prospect, and also as you can see I've created a custom source which is inbound form lead, and here it is. And also, just as I mentioned, I've created a few workflows on Attio, and that's the main reason that we like to use Attio, because it makes it really simple to create these workflows to automate all the other things. Like for example, as you can see, I'm going now to deals, and now it's generated automatically this card on opportunity. And as you can see, here are the details, the deal name, the person who filled the form, and a few other details. The source is inbound, the deal type is new, and so on. And as you can see, here are the workflows. And actually, I won't share uh, more things about how you can create a webhook and how you can use the post webhook in order to send and receive information from Clay in order to automatically enrich data, and also to get this data back to our CRM Attio, because our team member just has created a video where he's explaining more about it and in depth. So I want to focus on that one. And as you can see, when someone is added to our list and basically a record is created, and that record is people, and the source is inbound form, actually the source that I've created automatically, I want this to create also a record on the deals records. And as you can see, that's why automatically the deal is created on our opportunity card. And not only that, but I also want this lead to be active, because our enrichment process works only on active prospects. So let's dive into our Clay. And as you can see, here is our table on Clay, and here is the webhook. And here are the record on Attio, the full name, the email, and the company. And as you can see, here is the other information. Actually, Clay found the best email, the link URL of the prospect, the job title, the current job date, and as you can see, that person started at 30 of April. This is not actually accurate because I started on December of 2022, but that's okay. And actually, I've created a formula which calculates the tenure of this employee. And also, as you can see, here is the direct manager, who is George Cassiotis, and this is accurate. And also here is a short summary about him, and as you can see, here is a summary. This is also correct. And all this information is important and has to do about the prospect. And now, here is a second part, which has to do about the company enrichment. And as you can see, here is a company overview. I've created this row by adding, let's say, the company and the domain URL. And based on that, the Clay agent, the search agent by Clay, has created all this response. And most of these things are quite accurate because I've read it. And now, as you can see, the business type is B2B because Minutia is actually a service provider. So we actually are selling to other businesses. And as you can see, here is the domain, a few other info, the company LinkedIn page, the company address. This is accurate as well. And as you can see, the company is bootstrapped. So as you can see, this table is empty. The employee count is here. And as you can see, the industry is marketing and advertising services, which is also accurate. Here is a table in order to find our ICP job titles. That's important because imagine that you want to know the ICP of your client or your prospect. And we also have created one more column about the active jobs. As you can see, we don't have any active job opportunities. Here is also the tech stack. This is also important when it comes to proceeding into calls with other companies, especially with tech companies, because you want to know about their tech stack and what they are, because it gives you an overview about what they are already doing. And here is also an inbound enrichment column, and this is actually is giving us the rough overview about the all details that we have collected during this enrichment process. And also here is the ICP qualification. Let me run it. Actually, we have integrated OpenAI's integration with Clay in order to identify if a lead is qualified. And how we have done that? Actually, we have given a prompt with the ICP that we are interested in, and actually this ICP is basically the ICP that we have on restart, and that's why this prompt is actually blurred. But as you can see, I've asked the OpenAI to either qualify or not the lead, as in our case it's not qualified. And as you can see, here is OpenAI's response. Actually, this lead doesn't qualify with our ICP. And also here is a short explanation. Actually, it seems that this lead not meet the criteria of being located in the US, and that's actually right. And by the way, I've also created another field that's quite interesting, and this is a create document. And actually, as you can see, Clay has created a document. As you can see, here it is. And let's see, actually, okay, it seems that the document is here. And as you can see, we have both the information about the company and also about the prospect with a few details. And this is something that your SDR or your sales team can use. And as you can see, I've created also this folder. And actually, as you can see, the document is here. Also, the last step has to do with Zapier, because Zapier is also sending an email to your SDR or your sales team You can also, instead of sending an email, you can also send a notification on Slack, on your Slack channel, in order to let your SDRs know that someone, a lead, has just completed a form, and also to let them know about all these details in one click. And the last step is happening again by Zapier, which is sending this document and the folder to your SDR, because anytime a new document is created on this folder, your SDR will be noticed about it on their email. As you can see, here is a prompt email about that, let them know that someone has just filled the form, and here is the review information. The first one is the folder, and the second one is the file. So they will review and they will actually know if they should proceed with this lead or not. But yeah, pretty much this is it. I believe that this workflow is really helpful, especially for companies who are sales assisted or heavily driven by sales led motion. And I think that this oversimplifies the discovery phase and gives you all the relevant information, and also you have everything you need in one place. And also all these things are automatically generated, so you don't have to do anything. Hope you like this video, and if you need other things, or if you have any ideas about things that you want to build, or if you have any crazy workflows that you want to see live, please feel free to let me know in the comments. And yeah, see you in the next video.